Welcome everybody to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Angel Beats, our new series that we're going to be reacting to. A lot of you guys requested this. We've been asking for a lot of your guys' opinions, but even before we were even asking, people were recommending it, and then once we left it open to people started asking for Angel Beats. We don't really know anything about this show. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it. We don't know anything about it. We just know that it's really short, that it's kind of emotional. We don't know anything else about it. But, yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything you want to say before we get started?
I don't know. I'm pretty excited. This is like, I don't know. I feel like I've heard about this show for a long time, and then people were recommending it to us, and then once we asked, even more people were recommending it to us. So, I mean, obviously, there are quite a few people who really like this show out there, and I mean, if people are recommending us to react to it, obviously there's like some moments in there that are that elicit some kind of reaction, I suppose.
Epic take. Obviously, if people like it, it was probably good. I mean, I don't know if people are like asking for it. They probably want to see it. You know what I mean? All right, but yeah, we're gonna get into episode 1 of Angel Beats. Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of this show, if you like our reaction, or if you just want to see all the other stuff. We got a bunch of other reactions, but if you like the video, it really helps us out. And yeah, we're gonna get right into episode 1 of Angel Beats. Let's go. Okay, now we're getting into the episode. Got the intervention, Modern Warfare 2 over here.
They're like in purgatory.
It's a purgatory, yeah, okay. I think I remember that detail from like reading that somewhere. Do a 360 no scope. So are they fighting for a chance for the afterlife? Or like...
Or to go back.
Go back to be like reincarnated or something. Cute anime girl. Yeah. Jesus. Okay, god damn, it was just a question. Okay, alright, oh well.
Go fuck. Die? A bit late.
It's very convenient considering you're the only person I've met that you're on my side. I thought nobody gets sick.
Alright, Ed.
Yeah. So there's no hospital, but there's still the nurse's office at the school.
But they can still bleed.
It's a wet shirt. I don't like the way he's looking at me. Oh, this guy's a total simp. Oh shit, it's like a beat 'em up. So if you get stabbed in the chest, I'm unsure how do you win? How do you, like, what's the game here?
Yeah, why are they fighting?
Yeah. Obliterated? Clearly not. You've gotten fucked up so far.
What?
All right. Well, now he's failed. He's been obliterated and cast from this world.
Oh, they're changing the name again.
So it is for reincarnation? Yeah. Who eats barnacles? That would suck. Just accept things as they are. Heighten your sense of adaptability and accept things as they are. It's like, thanks, writers. Jesus. Oh, that was his trap. Have we got this guy's name yet?
No.
This is the guy that apparently speaks English. It's a dangerous arm badge. The SS. S. It's a Nazi thing. The SS.
Oh.
Wait, is this now a school? Did I miss something?
It was the school the whole time.
It was a literal school, but now it's like classes in session? Or not? It's like lunchtime? Or it's like the track and field? They're in clubs? Oh my god, the show getting political. What? What the fuck did she just say?
Oh.
Operation. So they're just trying to keep her from getting in. Is that am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah, well, other people on the inside, like, blow the tickets away.
Why are the meal tickets important?
Maybe people can't eat if they don't have.
But why do they want that? Like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand why they want all these things to happen. What's their motivation here?
I don't know.
This is the most anime fucking show I've ever seen in my life. Is this the ending theme? Okay. This is not what I expected at all. Oh, it's her. I like the song.
Yeah, me too, actually. Oh, shit. Don't worry, we'll put you in an easy spot.
Giving him a pea shooter when he's fighting this chick who can materialize weapons at will. Okay, dude, she literally stabbed you in the heart. No shit. I'm too honorable. Holy fuck, he actually shot her! She doesn't seem too phased by a 9mm bullet hitting her in the stomach.
She has the reflexes of a cat. I like this, like, music going on in the background.
Oh shit. Holy shit, they got some crazy guns in this show.
Oh, she has like an entire...
If this comes from a manga or whoever designed like the weapons from this clearly plays a shitload of Call of Duty. These are all guns from Call of Duty. Even that. Oh my god.
When they land directly outside, that's not very effective.
Why do they want the meal tickets to be blown away? I don't understand.
Or maybe so they can get them? I don't know.
It doesn't look like they're collecting
I
them.
guess not.
This is a long first episode.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Oh man. If only there was a hospital around I could go to. So that was Angel Beats episode 1. That was not what I expected at all. A lot of crazy guns, a lot of crazy fighting. It seems like the kind of show that would have been popular whenever, like 10 years ago or so, whenever this was made. It's a lot to take in, is what it is.
I was so, cause like when you look, like if you just see a picture, like from the show or whatever, it's usually like that just girl band, like playing. You're like, oh, all right. It's just some cute girls in a band. That's the show, and now there's guns.
And fighting.
It seems like the kind of show. For no reason.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
It seems like the kind of show that you just have to let it wash over you, which I don't know if that'll be good for us as reactors, because we, like, a lot of what we do best is, like, talk about what everything means and, like, you know, have a deep conversation, but it doesn't seem like the kind of show that will allow for a deep conversation.
It might surprise us.
It might, but like from what we've seen, it's all just shooting and fighting, and there's a bunch of cute anime girls and fighting, and like
there's obviously like something else going on. I think like he is not entirely committed to this, like whatever they're called now, the Battlefront group.
Yeah.
And he's obviously very intrigued by Angel, and like seems
to be something more going on with her.
It seems like he wants to talk to her, and it seems like they're fighting against her, but she's not really fighting against them.
Yeah.
Like they retreated and she didn't try to attack them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she just sort of stood there and, like, had this, like, crazy, like, body shield thing and, like, deflected all their attacks. But I don't know. It just seems weird.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird
I don't know what to
stuff
think.
going on.
It just seems like I imagine. I don't know. It seems like we're supposed to be like, oh damn, look at all those guns and look at these are crazy fighting and oh man, there's a band and all this shit. I don't know. Like
I do like the music.
The music's good, and it's not okay. Like I'm kind of shitting on it, but it's not. I'm not. I'm still open. I know this is the first episode. They kind of front load you a lot of times with these episodes, especially if it's like a 1-season thing. So. Rest assured, I'm not checking out of this show. It just seems weird for all the setup to be... I don't know. It seems like the setup is we're trying to keep this girl out and we're in purgatory. Because if we defeat her, then we get reincarnated as something better. Right? Is that what the deal is here?
It seems like they don't want to be reincarnated and they
just want to stay here?
They just want to stay there as themselves rather than get reincarnated as they don't know
shitty
what.
sea creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, they're talking about all, like, the NPCs as other people, and I'm wondering...
Are they real people, or are they just
people,
a figment of this,
I'm, like, I don't know. I'm feeling like they might be real people, especially, like, I don't know about that, what the band was doing, and, like, what's up with that. I can't tell the difference between, like, the uniforms of, like, the other people and whatever for the girls. But, they, like, their song was talking about, like, they want to get out of here. So, and everyone seemed to be really vibing with that. So, maybe they are all real people, but they want to leave and they want to get reincarnated. And the Battlefront people are like, fuck that. That's not what we want.
Well, maybe it's like...
I don't know.
I guess because it's set in a high school, and maybe that means something. Like, I'm just thinking about you kind of made me start thinking... It's a high school, and they're stuck in this high school, and eventually they're going to have to leave. They could potentially stay there forever, but they're going to have to leave, and they don't seem to want that. They're like, I don't want to. When I get out of here, I don't want to become a stupid barnacle who's doing nothing and fucking gets eaten up by humans. And they're like, you fucking people eat barnacles? There's some that are edible. Like, it's just, I don't want to leave this place and be useless for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I don't want to start a new life as a piece of shit who doesn't do anything. I'm having a lot of fun here. I'm with all these people that are my friends. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe that's like, that seems to be a theme.
Maybe it's like, I mean, it's hard to tell with just the first episode, but yeah, maybe it's more metaphorical than initially reads as.
Well, and they're looking at everyone else like these are NPCs. So if you're, I don't know.
They're just going with what they're expected to do.
Exactly, yeah. That was very telling to me. I think that's when I first, like, thought about it, but you just reminded me of that when I was watching the show. But, yeah, all these people going through the motions and doing what they're supposed to do and just being normal people, and they're gonna go off and have a normal life. But they're all fucking drones compared to us. We got a real purpose. We got something to do. Like, there's this weird self-importance that they have, which is very, like, I don't know, pretty normal for high school kids, that they feel like this is everything. Everything we're doing here is the most important thing that we're going to do in our lives. Maybe that's getting a little bit too deep for the first episode, and maybe we'll be wrong, but it seems like there's a lot more to that. I'm just wondering how Angel fits into that, whatever her actual name is.
I feel like what the main plot of this is going to be, it's hard to say at this point, but it seems like it's, the guy didn't even know his first name anymore.
Otonashi is what he's...
Otonashi. It seems like he is going to be, like, sort of the bridge between several different worlds that are going on here. And he's genuinely interested in, like, all sides, and he's not just taking what they say and being like, all right, I'll fight with you, like all those other guys who just are like, how dare you insult our fearless leader, this cute girl.
Our queen. Yeah. How dare you insult the queen. Yeah, Otonashi's clearly, they do this a lot in isekais, which is what this is. It's an isekai. It's a, you know, he gets transported to another world at the start of the series. Nobody knows why. There's some game elements to it. He's like a self-insert. He's supposed to be he doesn't know anything and we don't know anything. He doesn't even know his name. We can be him literally if we wanted to. And a lot of shows do that. This reminds me a lot of Death Parade, which came out later and came out at the same time as Your Lie in April, that same season. But yeah, in that show it's very similar, where she dies and then wakes up in this purgatory, and the whole series is her trying to figure out who she is or what she's going to do. And she's dealing with all these people that are like sort of judges of people, whether or not they go to heaven or hell, or reincarnated, or like sent to the void. It's similar here, but it's not quite the same thing because this guy isn't dealing with like the judges of this world. He's just dealing with other people who are trapped there.
Yeah.
And it's a very different, thematically, it's a very different story, it seems, because this guy is seeming, the world he's dealing with is about high school and shit like that, it seems. So I don't know. We'll see where that goes. So far, I'm not super liking it, but I know that it's the first episode, and with anime, a lot of people say that it's first 3 episodes you can usually tell whether a show's going to be good or not. First episode is almost entirely not a good way to judge it. Like, look at Naruto, for example. If you just watch the first episode, or I guess in Naruto's case, the first 3 episodes, you probably wouldn't like the show. And if you were, like, judging whether you should watch the whole thing on that, you'd probably say, fuck this shit, I'm out. If wasn't other investment.
I'm really bad for that.
You're super bad for, like, judging the first episode, but...
I'm getting better.
You're getting better. It's also because...
We're watching different shows now as well.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Lindsay, I'm a huge weeb. This is all my shit behind me. Like, I'm huge into anime. Me and Lindsay have been dating for just over 2 years, and she is not super into anime like I am. But you watched a couple shows, but every time I would try to introduce her to a show, she would fucking hate the first episode and be like, I don't want to watch this shit anymore. But if I could convince you to watch like a couple more than that, you would fucking love it, and you would be super in love with everything. So but now that you're watching more shows, it's getting a little bit easier, and you can not judge things based on the first impression.
I'm getting a bit better at that, but like I think before we started dating, I had only actually watched season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul and like half of Devil is a Part-Timer.
And you read the first 2 volumes of Naruto and all of Death Note.
So,
and that was it.
But like, I feel like reading is a bit different than watching.
Way different.
But like, in terms of like watching stuff, I'd only watched like two things actually, and I had even tried to watch Death Note and immediately hated it from the first episode and didn't watch it.
Yeah.
And then like when we started dating, then you kind of forced me to keep watching after the first episode, and that was
not with Death Note specifically, but Attack on Titan, which is now like one of your favorite shows. We watched it. And she fucking, like, we watched the first episode and she was like, this is, I don't know, I guess I get it. He was a really angry kid who, his mom died, though, was supposed to be really sad, blah, blah, blah. And then we didn't watch it, and then I was like, just give it a shot, please, let's just watch it for a little bit. And then we moved into our new place and we binged the entire series in, like, less than a week. We're getting better at that. I guess the whole point of that is, like, we know that if we don't like the first episode, I don't really like this first episode. I'll just be completely honest. But that doesn't mean I'm not willing to like the rest of the show. I'm still completely open. I know that it takes a little bit of investment. And that this is from a different time. This part, I forget. When did this come out? I'm just going to look to see when this came out. 2015. Wait, what?
Yeah, I thought it was new, and you keep saying it's like
I saw a thing for like 2010. Final episode air date, 2010.
Oh, okay. Oh, visual...
Oh, the visual novel. Visual novel. Okay, that's when the visual novel's released. Let's go to the Wikipedia. Hang on. Departure. 2010. Yeah, 10 years ago. So 2010, around this era, this was like when... This is at the start of... Well, not at the start. Anime had become slightly more digital and had started to become more accessible to create and cheaper to create. And around this time, there was stuff like Haruhi Suzumiya, which came out way earlier, and a bunch of other shows that sort of influenced the medium to become way more like anime as we know it. And it's kind of stuff like this sort of style is what gave anime a quote-unquote bad name, even though I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with the style of like cute girls, high school, shit like that. It can be done well. But it seems like it's operating within that sort of style that was really popular, especially in 2010. It's still kind of popular today, but not quite as much. This like moe style. So I don't know. It's kind of a turnoff for me personally when I see a show that's just moe and bright colored hair, and it's in high school, like very non-determinate high school in just Japan place. etc. It seems really generic, and it's checking all the boxes of like generic anime of like cute girls, big guns, fucking crazy powers, high school, can't really follow what's going on. It's supposed to be funny. It seems really generic, but who knows? Maybe it'll surprise me. A lot of people seem to really like it, and it's kind of remembered as a classic. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'd say I'm a bit more open to it because I don't know, like you're saying, like all like these, like there's all these different shows that are kind of like this. Well, I haven't seen any of them, so I'm not like, oh, this show's just like all those other kind of generic shows or whatever. Because I don't think of it that way.
But you're a little more open because you aren't dealing with all that history.
Yeah, basically. I don't have any of that, like I don't have any expectations for it, I guess.
I have a lot, but
yeah, you have a lot of expectations. I'm just sort of like, okay, let's see what happens. We haven't really watched many of like this type of show before. So I don't know whether I like it or not. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like interested. It's just the first episode, so I can't really like tell if I like any of the characters or not. A lot of the characters that are in like the Battlefront Club, I can tell that like as the show goes along, it'll probably be like, oh, that guy doing that thing again.
Classic. Fucking Hinata-san, Kun, whoever. Yeah, the guy with the blue hair.
Yeah, like, oh, that's so funny that guy's doing that again. Like, well, in the first episode, they're just setting that up, so I can tell that it's gonna be like, oh, a throwback, or like, oh, haha, that's so funny when that character does same predictable thing.
So far, my favorite one of that is the guy with the glasses, who's like supposed to be like stereotypical smart anime boy in the background, like typing on keyboards and shit, and is like doing math problems and analyzing people's technique and shit, and he pushes his glasses up, and then he's just like, he's actually a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was funny.
Hilarious.
That's funny, and I think it's funny because we're also watching Naruto, and like Kabuto is just like
yeah
all the time. Here's all my flashcards.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like that character.
But yeah, I guess that's all we can really say at this point. But we hope you guys enjoyed our discussion and our reaction to this first episode. Yeah, I think we're gonna binge a few episodes today, but so we're just gonna move on right to the next one. You guys might not see this. I don't know what the upload schedule is gonna be like, but you'll see this soon. If you just are looking at our channel now, we're posting a Kaguya-sama, or depending, I don't know when this is going to be uploaded. Check out our Kaguya-sama videos if you're just finding our channel through this video.
A lot of people who watch our Kaguya videos have recommended this show, so...
Yeah, exactly. So maybe that's telling. Maybe you like that stuff. We got a bunch of stuff, and we're going to keep pumping out content for you guys, and we got a bunch of other different videos coming in the future. Different things, not just specifically anime reactions to specific episodes, but we got opening and ending reactions planned for the future, and different reviews for movies, and etc.
Yeah, we're just trying to get
we're just trying to get it rolling.
Yeah,
we're just trying to get the content rolling. So if you subscribe to us, there's going to be more stuff in the future than just anime reactions. But also, there's going to be Angel Beats and a bunch of other stuff that you'll probably like. So yeah, check that out. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.